Hey YouTube.
I'm gonna link that in there. Hey y'all, what's up? My name is Renee and welcome back to my channel. So today, me and my boyfriend, my cat is walking between my legs. I don't know why she does that. I keep trying to tell her that one day she's going to kill me, but I don't think she cares. Anyways, so me and my boyfriend are getting ready to go to the Falcons game. So I'm about to start getting ready. We're running a little bit behind schedule. Oh wow, I left the light on in my house yesterday. That's disappointing. I decided that I'm just gonna do a little get ready with me chit chat type of situation while I get ready for the game. So I did this off camera because I was trying to let my makeup sit while I had a snack. I mean the primer sit while I had a snack. Please ignore this lash glue on the top of my bottle, y'all. But this is the Fenty Beauty hydrating primer. And again, because you know I'm not the best with the camera, I'm gonna link most of this stuff later, so don't fret. And also I have to go put on some pants, y'all. Fun fact about me, I do not like wearing clothes. Like, you can ask any of my friends and like my boyfriend, like when I come to their house, like the first thing I do after I greet them is like I strip. Like I take my pants off. I be looking like Winnie the Pooh. I be walking around with like a t-shirt on and like just some drawers. Like, it works. Anyways though, so I told you guys that I have been trying a new makeup routine, so I'm gonna go through that for y'all. I'm just, you know, surveying everything and making sure I have everything right where I can get to it. I like to brush my brows first. I usually don't have a whole lot to do to them because again, I got them microbladed, so it's rare that you'll see me, you know, going through a full brow routine. Ladies, if you can't afford it, get your eyebrows microbladed. It will save you so much time. So much time. And I feel like, honestly, I wear less makeup because my hair is really fine. So, of course, with my hair being super fine, you can't really see my brows. Like, I had brows, but I definitely needed to fill them in. And so like I feel like I wear makeup a lot less because it's just like, all right, brows already done, like boom. Even when I don't have my lashes on, like I'm still like, it's given. So yes, little tip right there. My first step is going to be, I'm going to use my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and this is in the shade Caramel. So what I'm going to do is a little on the Cupid's bow, some under the chin. I need to sit straight. Stop doing that. I'm gonna take some of this and I'm going to go down at the center of my nose. I'm gonna hit. Oh my god, y'all. I be forgetting I have a cat. My cat just came in here and I was like, what is this thing sneaking up behind me? It's my cat. Hey, baby girl. Hey, mama. You want some attention? You heard mommy in here talking? All right, so under eye concealer, inner corner, I'm gonna go in my outer corner, and then I am gonna marry those two sections like so. All right, same thing over here. Concealer in inner corner, concealer in outer corner, and then again just gonna bring those in together. I'm gonna hit right underneath where I will contour, so I like to suck in my cheeks because that's usually where I put my contour. I'm gonna put a good bit of that underneath where I contour. Same over here. Not my cat already left, child. She said I'm boring. That's crazy. Y'all see that? She don't need me, right? I'm gonna put some right up here on my forehead. Get as close to my brow as possible. I'm really excited about the game today. This is gonna be my first game that I've gone to all season. So I don't know if I told you guys, but my mom has season tickets to go see the Falcons. And then to do certain things, you'll notice me kind of looking down in a different mirror if it would cooperate with me. Because I also have a mirror on my table that I like to use when I'm doing stuff to my eyes because it makes it so much easier. So you'll see me do my eyeliner here, sometimes my shadow too. And you also see me kind of go in with this concealer right here as well. It helps me avoid getting, you know, product on my lashes. For my contour, I'm gonna go on with this Rare Beauty concealer. And this is in the shade, again, 500N. You might remember this from my video that I did the other day. So again, like I said, you always want to shake Rare Beauty's products up because I do find that it does seem like they have a little bit of leakage. So you definitely want to avoid that if you can. I am going to just kind of dot this all over my forehead. And I like to do the dot process just because I feel like it's a little less harsh than when I go in with, you know, like a straight line with the product, if that makes sense. So what I'm also going to do, because I'm going to hit my brow bone right up here, I'm going to do the same here, but I'm going to look here as I do this. And I'm just going to follow the natural shape of my face and, you know, go down my nose as well. Dot, 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 dot. Like so, right? I'm gonna repeat the same thing over here. I'm gonna look right here, start on my brow bone. So you see, like so. And then I'm going to take my contour and I'm gonna dot it until I get to the tail of my eyebrow. So same over here. Because something that I used to do when I first started doing my makeup, when I first started learning how to highlight and contour, what I'm gonna do is I have started using a dry beauty blender, and what I kind of do is I'll spritz it with a little bit of my setting spray. Right now I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. Definitely a holy grail for me. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to blend this out, and I'm going to start at the top, and then I'm just going to work my way down my face. I feel like this is a little bit more subtle than if I had, you know, drawn a line. It would be a lot more harsh. This makeup technique, again, that I saw on Twitter is interesting because, like, I really don't like to highlight or, you know, put concealer on the top of my brow. I really just do underneath. So this is definitely a little new for me. And it seems like I get my best results when I blend this out in the direction when I go like towards the tail of my eyebrow versus going from the tail and then moving to the front of the brow. So one thing I really want to stress to you guys when doing contour is, like, when you are blending out your contour, like on your cheeks, you always want to move forward and like pick your brush up or pick your sponge up and bring it back to the back of the contour and then move it to the front, if that makes sense. So you see how I start closer to my ear and then I go in and then I pick the sponge up. You don't want to blend backwards because it'll make your contour look a little like murky, a little chaotic. And the good thing about this is, like, if you feel like, oh, I don't feel like my placement on that was right, you can always just kind of like I'm noticing right now, I probably could have my contour up a little bit. So what I'm literally just gonna do is just, again, and there we go. Now I'm getting the look I want. I'm getting that look where it's like Chris Brown, like, that's what we're about to be getting today. I blended out my contour, blended out my highlights. So now I'm gonna go in again with my Flawless setting spray. So now I'm gonna go on with my foundation, and what I'm gonna do is just kind of brown the areas that I didn't conceal and highlight. I skipped a step, but it's fine, we're gonna come back to it. So I'm gonna go in right here and just kind of brown that out. Y'all, since we're doing the chit chat, oh my god, y'all, I really have the best boyfriend ever. Like, even today he was just like, oh, are you gonna film you getting ready? And I was like, no, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. And then I was just like, no, he's right, I do need to, you know, film my process. So shout out to him. We're done. Let me go in here and like just kind of blend in the areas that I see that might be that might need me to blend the concealer out a little bit more before I start setting stuff. Gonna spray my face again. I love to spray my face, pause, while I'm doing my makeup. I feel like it does something. I don't have any scientific proof of that, but that's just how I feel. So this is my NARS. The foundation I use today is my NARS Sheer Glow foundation in the shade Bahia. All right, so now I need to fix my brows because they are definitely looking a little crazy. Where's my brush? So I'm gonna take this Anastasia Beverly Hills 7B eyebrow brush, and I'm just gonna brush any hairs that might have gotten out of place while I was blending out my my concealer. And of course, since I have microbladed eyebrows and I said I don't like to do a lot, I've gone away from using pencils. Like, I think last year I was actually using a pencil, maybe. I can't remember. Last year was a long time ago. I don't even remember what I had for breakfast yesterday. I couldn't tell you. So I'm gonna go in with my Anastasia dip brow pomade in the shade Chocolate. This is a throwback for y'all. Do y'all remember when everybody was obsessed with this stuff? I definitely had a phase where I was like, oh my god, Anastasia. So now, yes, I'm back on it. So I'm gonna leave, again, I'm gonna focus more of my energy like on the back end of my brow, tail end, etc. And as I apply product, I'm just gonna smooth it out with the spoolie end of the brush. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not happy with the way the concealer is sitting. I really probably should have tweezed my eyebrows before I started this process, but I didn't think I had time, and I'm not about to do it now. So I'm just gonna hit this in, and you know, I hope that it'll conceal those little stragglers. I'm gonna go on with this concealer brush, medium concealer brush. I do not remember who manufactured this because I will be completely transparent with you all. I have probably had this brush for like a decade now. I wish I was joking, but I'm not. Just put a little extra concealer on the top, and I just feel like blending it out with the brush gives it a little bit more coverage, as opposed to me doing it with the beauty blender. I felt like it didn't really give a whole lot of coverage. And so there are some little harsh lines right here, and I'm just gonna go in with the sponge and I'll blend those out like so. And then I can always use the sponge and blend out any weird areas again like so. And I feel like that looks so much better. We getting it done, baby. We are getting it done. I love this. I keep skipping steps. So I'm gonna go in today with my Rare Beauty blush, liquid blush in the shade Faith, and I'm going to add some of the Rare Beauty liquid highlighter in the shade Flaunt. So I'm just gonna combine those two. And I love this because I think purple blush looks so good on brown girls. Like, not saying that it doesn't look good on other people, but just for me, like, I feel like it's just a bomb color for you know, us brown girls to wear. And then I'm going to use the end of one of my eyeliner brushes, and I'm actually just going to mix that together. And then I'm going to dab that on my cheek. Like so. And I really don't like to let this sit, so I'm going to go in immediately with my beauty blender. And I'm going to blend it out. So like I said, my rule for makeup is always start conservatively because you can always add more later. Whereas if you go in and you're super aggressive, you're probably going to be like, why did I do that? And I can't tell you how many times I've been in a rush and like, oh, I'm just going to, you know, hurry up and do this real quick. And then I end up having to start everything over from the beginning because I, you know, just did too much. Like, do you see this? Y'all see that? That is beautiful, okay? That's beautiful. I'm gonna keep just adding a little product. And y'all, that liquid blush, liquid highlighter combo, I don't care what nobody say. It's fire. It's a time saver. Like, and I just feel like it gives you amazing results. I'm gonna take my liquid highlighter and again, conservatively, I'm gonna dot down the side of, or excuse me, down the middle of my nose. And if I could keep stuff in my hand, I'm gonna blend that out. Now I am going to go in and I'm going to set my highlight with my Laura Mercier powder in the shade Translucent. I'm using this Beauty Blender powder puff, and I just go in and, you know, set what I need to set, and then I'm gonna blend it out because this isn't 2014. I'm not gonna be in here baking. I ain't got time for that, okay? So I'm just gonna dip the powder puff in the product. I'm gonna tap it off like any excess, and I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna set my nose as well. I'm gonna go in and set my under eye. All right, and then I'm just gonna blend all of this out. I'm gonna go on with my Fenty Beauty hazelnut setting powder, and I'm just gonna set, like, tap off any excess with the brush. Just gonna set that right there. And what I like to do is like dip the brush, tap off the excess onto the top, and then I like to press the powder into my face. I feel like it gives me like a certain finish. I don't have the word right now to describe it, but it looks pretty good. Alright, got that, and then I'm going to set this. So this is a palette. I don't know who made it because it doesn't say on here, but this is like my go-to when I'm just trying to do a neutral look. So I'm gonna take this MAC eyeshadow brush, and what I always like to do is I'm gonna start with this because, like I said, I'm gonna go neutral. So I'm gonna take this lighter brown shade. Or actually, no, you know what? I'm actually gonna take this brown shimmery shade, and I'm just gonna pack that on there. Like, I'm going to take this Fenty Beauty blending eyeshadow brush, and I'm just gonna blend it out. And then I'm gonna do the same thing over here. I'm gonna take this little brown shimmery shade in the corner, and I'm gonna just pack that onto my eye with brush 1. And then I'm gonna blend it out with brush 2. So next, I'm going to use this Morphe 35A Up Till Dawn Artistry palette. I'm going to use the shade 2 a.m. gym. I'm gonna pick some of that up with this MAC brush. I'm gonna put that in my inner corner, and then I'm just gonna kind of take that up like here and take that to the end of like my lash. And then I'm just going to go in with brush 2, and I'm gonna blend all of this out. Now guys, I do not claim to be a makeup artist. I still have a lot to learn when it comes to makeup, especially with like eyeshadow. So, you know, if you have a better technique, please do what works for you, because I'm doing what works for me. So, and same, I'm just gonna go in, blend that out with brush 2. And yeah, I like it. It's very subtle. We're gonna go in with this Meowza Winky Lux liquid eyeliner. I'm just gonna look down and I'm gonna go in and just start at the tip. You know, try to get as close to my lash line as possible, which sometimes, like I said, can be a little difficult when you have lash extensions. But just do the best you can. And what I always try to do is I will take this flat brush and I will take some of that color from like my base color, and I will just go in and clean up any mistakes. So anywhere where like my eyeliner doesn't look like it's up to my standards, I'm just gonna clean that up. I know some people use a Q-tip. This is just what I like to do. So again, like I said, everybody do what works for you. For me, it just feels a little less messy. And I'm just gonna go in and I'm gonna blend everything out besides the eyeliner, obviously. So I fixed my eyeliner off camera, y'all, and just went in with a Q-tip and just cleaned it up. All right, and then I'm just gonna spray my face because, y'all, I'm done. Like, I'm gonna put some liquid eyeliner, or excuse me, I'm gonna put some lip liner on. I feel like I could use just a smidge more blush and highlight on my left cheek. So I'm just gonna do that real quick, just super quick. And again, I'm gonna blend this all together, and then I'm gonna put this right here, and then I'm gonna blend that out. Mama is done, so spray my face. And that is all, folks. I'm getting ready to go do my hair. I'm not gonna do that on camera, and I will see y'all at the game. All right, bye.